Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your pal Flix here, and today we're going over a lot again, including districts. You'd be surprised, actually, a lot on districts. Good luck making a title that again, Flix. Well, hopefully I'll think of something clever and what it means for Cyberpunk 2077. Of course, as always, if you enjoy this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more daily, top quality content. Alright, districts. So let's get into the 6 different districts of Night City and the Badlands also, if you want to think of it as a district, I guess. I mean, CD Projekt Red themselves, they include as a district when asked how many districts there were back in 2018, saying, get ready for me to choke on a quote fairly early on this time. 6. City Center, Haywood, Suburbs, Industrial Area, Santa Domingo. Is it Santa Domingo? I copied and pasted this quote. I swear it was Santo Domingo. Is it actually Santa Domingo? I made a joke about that in my video once, but is it actually Santa Domingo? Anyways, back on track. The city center, the Haywood suburbs, the industrial Santo Domingo, high class Westbrook, mid and lower class Watson, and the ruined Pacific. Oh, that's hilarious. It's hilarious that they said ruined Pacifica, because that's actually what it is. The main factions that control those areas are a major part of Cyberpunk 2077, so much so that I've actually dedicated 2 or 3 videos just to those factions. Many people have told me the best things they've ever seen in their lives, their whole entire lives. So go ahead, click on that card in the top right and check them out. Well, you wouldn't be losing anything. You'd just be getting more info. Just think of it that way. So as we were saying, there's different districts. I bet you think I forgot about the question of the day. Well, I'm offended, okay? Let's keep today's question simple. How hyped are you on a scale of 1 to 100? You thought I was going to say 1 to 10. No. 1 to 100 this time for the next Night City Wire episode 4. Right in the comments. Once again, in case you've you didn't watch my last video or you've completely blanked out on all Cyberpunk info, it's a week from yesterday, actually. Yeah, because October 15th, I believe it's 12 p.m. Eastern or 6 p.m. CST or CEST. I'm not sure what their time zone is. Anyways, what were we? Oh, yeah. I'd give it a solid 85, just because, as I might sound, I'm a little tired. I can't even count above 85 after today. Hopefully, y'all can do better than me. I'll just go back to drawing cycloisocancer. That's a biochem joke. Okay, so it might seem a little odd that we're doing Watson first, but I found it really interesting. Okay, Watson! When nuclear disaster struck Night City Center in 2023, the nearby town of Watson became the ark to which the city's battered but not broken populace fled for shelter. By the 2050s, however, Watson's role had changed from nucleus back to periphery? How do you say that word? I've never seen it in my life.
Periphery.
Yet in Watson's decline, the old American dream found a new foothold. Enterprising souls flocked in from around the world, eager to set their hands to work. True, the revenues of their bazaars. What type of words are these? What's bizarre? Their bazaars pale in comparison to the shareholder value produced in the Watson of decades past. Nevertheless, Watson's hovels and alleys now buzz with the most exciting feeling known to man, the hope for growth. The most buzzing bazaar of all is Kabuki, a tangle. That's funny. Kabuki is the place with most of the gang violence, and you're saying it's very good. Congratulations, Night City website. The most buzzing bazaar of all is Kabuki, a tangled cluster of alleyways located not far from the old Med Center. Its name, a relic of its long ago Japanese origins. Japanese, I wonder if tiger claws. Though notoriously crowded, unsanitary, and rife with con artists, Kabuki is a must-visit home, some of the best bargain hunting in the city. Meanwhile, in the Northside Industrial District, NID for short, newcomers with a knack for engineering or supply chain logistics write the first chapters of the rags to riches stories in apartments adjacent to the factories that employ them. Come evening, they join other hard-working night citizens in sampling Little China's rich tapestry of cultures and cuisines, their taste buds tickled by its many restaurants and ears dazzled in the neon glow of its ex- sa- what is this? No, we're doing this again. What is this word?
Eclectic.
Eclectic. In the neon glow of its eclectic storefronts. I'm not gonna lie to you, this doesn't sound like it was actually written by someone that does marketing. Bazaars, eclectic, and what else was it? Oh, periphery. What? You can't even say I choked that time. Those were some words I have never seen in my life. What? Okay, to be fair, I'm not an English major, just to put it out there. I'm a science major, okay? Biochem, not English, so give me a break here. Watson's really interesting. I did edit this in while I'm saying it first now before the other districts because it's actually a battleground compared to everywhere else. Watson's the only districts I would say without a prominent faction ruling it. Now, why do I say that? Well, Watson has Maelstrom, the Moxes, and the Tiger Claws. You got Tiger Claws expansion coming from Westbrook. The Moxes with their club, which they're very anti-Tiger Claws, to say the least. And you have Maelstrom, the most unpredictable people you can meet. That's just the G-word factions. Why do I say G-word? YouTube doesn't like me very much. You also have Arasaka. Arasaka holds large interest in Watson because they own the Arasaka waterfront. To add on top of that, the Afterlife Mercenary Club faction is also in Watson. I can't recall the exact quote, but we did learn that the mercenaries actually have their own little faction formed. It is a faction because they said V belonged to this group of people, this faction, aka the mercenaries. I'm actually interested in what the interaction between V and Rogue would be because there's gotta be something that happens if Dex betrays you. There's gotta be something that happens there because fixers aren't supposed to betray people that they employ. They're not good fixers if they do that. 100%. I'm placing my bet on this. I'm calling it right now. 100%. Watson's going to be an area with a lot to do. Probably one of the most amount of stuff to do, not including the city center, which is probably going to be more main quest focused. Should I say it now? Should I say it for another video? City Center, the breathing corporate heart of Night City. Dun da 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 da. Gotta open it. Gargantuan skyscrapers that shade an endless tangle of streets, a neon glow that sets the stage for a ballad of flesh and steel, floodlights and mega screens that blast the sky where hulking AVs glide like fish through water. This is Night City's core, its heart, its dream turned reality, and at the heart of the heart lies Corporate Plaza, a special zone where corporations govern themselves in every regard, free from outside interference. Meanwhile, downtown is where City Center lets down its hair, home to its most extravagant hotels, delectable restaurants, and exclusive exclusive nightclubs. There are countless reasons to visit, so put on your walking shoes, grab your wallet, and get ready to treat yourself if you haven't been already. You want to begin your dive into its nightlife at 7th Hell. This bar was founded by a former mercenary, making it the perfect place to soak in the city's rebel chick ambience and show off your outlaw side with one of their custom cocktails. Whatever you do, don't forget to stop by the gift shop. Okay, we were doing really well until everything broke loose in the house. Was pretty quiet, but press record. Nope, not quiet anymore. The corporate life path also takes place in the city center, obviously because you're working for Arasaka. Corporations will be all over the city, but this is their breeding grounds, you could say. Most of the beautiful large skyscrapers, screenshots, and videos we've seen have been from this area, the city center. I mean, it's the city center. Other than the Corporation Plaza, it's a normal city center. You'd expect premium entertainment, food, to make the world, living and breathing. You know, that's what they've been stressing in all of these. As you just stroll around, it's given this area is safer. We went over this in my maps video. I'd say there's a card on top right. I'm gonna forget. Just click that little eye in the top right. I'll make sure it's there. The further you go from the center, the more dangerous the areas get. The 7th Street, not 7th Street, the 7th Hell Bar is actually the only thing I see that's hinting at a quest with the former mercenary. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to bring back a famous mercenary from the lore just to be there for a quest or two. Alright, Haywood. What's going on there by the time of Cyberpunk 2077? What we know Haywood is actually safer-ish under Valentina's rule. Funny enough, the street kid life path happens in Haywood also. It's funny, again, I wrote funny 3 times. It's funny we actually didn't have that much info about the districts until the most recent Night City Wire, where we got brief little descriptions or explanations. So Haywood, though not the side of Night City featured in brain dances or flaunted in hollow ads, Haywood excludes a subtle yet unmistakable charm. It boasts a broad variety of shops and restaurants, from the bougie boutiques and seafood salons along the coast to the colorful open-air markets and taco stands of Vista del Rey. In Haywood, you'll also find City Hall, a bustling tower of activities surrounded by the pleasant openness of an urban park. When admiring its architecture, keep your eyes open for city council members as they dart to meetings at Corporate Plaza, or simply enjoy a stroll to meet and greet their constituents. Haywood is to meet and greet their constituents. My bad, messed that word up. Haywood is also home to Reconciliation Park, built to commemorate the cleaning and rebuilding of Corporate Plaza and inaugurate a new era of corporate harmony. Despite rumors by the perpetually malcontent, it was not constructed on radioactive landfill left over from that cleanup. I'm actually just freestyling, by the way, all of these. I didn't do them before. I'm just going on. I obviously read them for the content, but other than that, yeah. But not to sugarcoat it, Haywood's a ghetto. Not quite the slums of the city yet. Don't worry, we'll get there. But not the wealthiest. More of one of the poorest. Something I didn't know is that City Hall is in Haywood, which changes things around a bit. I thought it would be in the corporate center, but not the corporate center, the city center. Why would City Hall not be in the city center? That's a little bit odd to me. And that does change things around it, because we know Haywood has the Valentinos faction and their quests related to them. But that means the mayor election quests would be in Haywood as well. Okay, so we haven't had it confirmed that you can play a part in influencing what happens in the mayor election, but we've had ads in our face everywhere. In-game billboards, in the postcard of Night City trailer, on the actual Night City website that they made. I honestly doubt that there isn't a quest. It'd just be one heck of a gotcha, get baited. Other than shops being there, that's been like every single explanation description so far. There isn't much else. Oh no, I feel a sneeze coming around. Bless myself. I don't think people say that. I think that's pretty awkward. Westbrook's the little Tiger Claws home. Tiger Claws deal with black market tech weapons. Not tech, black market tech, then comma weapons. Whatever makes the best eddies, they say. It's funny that they're listed as minimal threat when the Moxes are all up in arms on them. If I was betting it, I'd say the Tiger Claws have done a decent bit of bribing to have the Night City PD, Night City Police Department, NCPD, to turn a blind eye. What are the corporations doing though? You'd expect they wouldn't be happy with people selling their stolen black market stuff, but maybe it's just not worth their time. Anyways, I do have a funny real life moment. You know what's funny? I was in 12th grade law class, and we were doing I was doing a culminating essay type thing on something to do with the black market. I don't exactly remember what it was. And apparently, black market is not the politically correct term anymore. It's what's the politically correct term? Is it a legal goods mark? No, I don't know. No, I was doing so well till I forgot it. Anyways, I did jump a little too far ahead. What were we even talking about? Oh, we're talking about Haywood. Okay. Westbrook came of age during the tumult surrounding tumult. Bro, marketing. We're not this smart. Wait, we didn't all major in English.
Tumult.
Westbrook came of age during the tumult surrounding the Fourth Corporate War, when capital fleeing the radioactive ruins of city center created boomtown conditions in their inner suburbs. Corporate headquarters found temporary asylum outside the Coronado Peninsula. I actually know Peninsula, yeah. Anyways, okay. Corporate headquarters found temporary asylum outside the Coronado Peninsula while Corporate Plaza was being rebuilt. And to these hives of innovation and activity soon swarmed all the trappings of urban life, from housing blocks to capsule hotels to street food stalls. Still a mere bridge away from the best career prospects in the city, Westbrook is the desired place of domicile for both the up-and-coming in Charter Hill and the already arrived in North Oak. Those who cannot afford to sleep in Westbrook's bedroom district still spend their nights here in Japantown. Japantown? Really? Japantown. Okay, whatever. Still spend their nights here in Japantown, Night City's premier entertainment hub. When the sun sets, crowds pack into the Love Hotels and You're kidding me, right? What is a Kayabakuras? I Oh my god. Why you do this to me, CD Projekt Red? Why?
キャバクラ S.
Kabukiras and hostess clubs whose lights glow in thick abundance along Japantown streets. We particularly recommend Clouds, a nightclub where one will find everything from brain dance and above, catering to a pleasure seeker's every possible desire. You know, I gotta love these words they're using. Really above my pay grade. Most of it seems like flavor text though. The Clouds Club might be important. I don't know. It's advertised for brain dances, but then can't you just get Judy over at the Moxley just run all your brain dances for you? Unless you anger the Moxes, I guess. Alright, bless. We're down to the last 3. Now, you'd be surprised, but this is actually a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. Part of that is probably lack of sleep. I'm tired, sleepy, and had no good sodas today. Literally, we were out of sodas. The world's collapsing around me. Alright, we're like 10 minutes in, plus whatever the first part was before I was interrupted, so we gotta hurry this up. No more extravagant talking. Santo Domingo, okay. And Arroyo. Oh, see, I'm telling you, they're taking stuff from Fallout. They're taking influence. At least we can say they're taking the influence. Arroyo was in Fallout 1, I believe. Or was it Fallout? Yeah, I believe it was Fallout 1. Maybe, when was Cyberpunk 2020 released? Hold on, I'm going to Google this. I know this is a little bit off topic, but... because they are taking stuff from already established Cyberpunk 2020. When was it? 1988. Fallout 1 release date. Which one copied who? No, Fallout 1, not Fallout 7. Bro. Technically, Fallout copied them. Yeah, Fallout copied Cyberpunk, actually. That's interesting. Well, it depends. If Arroyo was in the actual Cyberpunk 2020 universe, then yeah, Fallout copied Cyberpunk. But if this is CD Projekt Red's own little sub name for the Industrial Heartland, then they copied Fallout. So, anyone that's super familiar with the lore, I'm not Googling it, so if you're super familiar with the lore, tell me which one came first. Hurry this up. In Arroyo it is Santo. It's not Santa. In Arroyo Santo Domingo's industrial heartland, the discarded husks of belly-up factories dot the landscape and have unfortunately attracted the usual bottom-feeding criminals and degenerates. Yet in Rancho Coronado, its bedroom community, white picket fences and immaculate green lawns surround spacious homes in an endless, breathtaking vista. Tree-lined streets snake through it like meadow streams, taking residents from their suburban rimpos to their workplaces in Arroyo's factories and foundries. When they return in the evening, they can enjoy all the amenities of urban life without having to trek into the city, including shopping centers, schools, and restaurants. I hit my water bottles. I didn't have soda. I had water bottles in front of me, such as Capitan Calante's, home to the best burrito in town. And all this comes without the burden of home ownership. The real estate here remains under the control of the corporations who developed it, allowing them to allocate as the best suits their needs. I kind of rushed through this because we're really running out of time. I'm not making that long of a video. Most of this seems to... No, why am I always in the wrong section? So Santo Domingo is the home to 6th Street, the patriotic guns faction. I think of it as like mini GTA. I'm not even joking. Everything I've seen from 6th Street just screams GTA. Legit robbing Grove Street and the gutters from GTA 5. Talked about that in yesterday's video. Definitely check that out. There's also a dam in Santo Domingo. Yeah, a dam. That's the highlight. Other than their obvious beef with 6th Street's beef with Valentino's and the ever expanding Tiger Claws. Oh, and having the best burrito in town. There has to be some funny quest with that where you learn something's messed up with the burrito, like what they're putting inside of it. I guarantee it. Okay, so before you step in, I'm not using the voice, by the way, the little guy talking like advertising voice anymore, because we have to get through this. Before you step foot into Pacifica, close your eyes and imagine boutiques with products for every demographic, pop-up cyberware clinics, and amidst them all, thorns of happy tourists spending their hard-earned euro dollars, the currency in Cyberpunk 2077, having the time of their lives. Now, open your eyes. What do you see? Crippling poverty, crumbling infrastructure, rampant gang violence, and nothing more? Then you, my friend, lack vision. Other more far-sighted observers see Pacifica in pure potential. With proper investment and robust eviction measures, it may once more become Night City's premier tourist attraction. So we know that there's the whole animals with the higher muscles being hired by the Netwatch versus the Voodoo Boys, the AI net running in this district, but it's also legit the slums of Night City. It's pretty ironic because all that corporate beautiful skyscrapers, towers, billboards, and you have all the homelessness and the crime because funds got pulled out of the city. Obviously, we heard about that in the deep dive. Anyways, this seems like it'll be a much longer video. It's really bad. I had to like rush through the last two sections just to not overwhelm everyone. But yeah, you'll have these. You guys have been enjoying these videos. Last video did amazing. Today's question was already asked in case you missed it. If you could, what was? God damn it! I didn't even edit my script. Still the car one. Today's question was, how hyped are you for Cyberpunk Night City Wire Episode 4? I put in 85. That's just me. Tell me in the comments. Have it just digitally uploaded to my brain through net running. I know it's not how it works, but I didn't have time to think of something better. Also subscribe, just subscribe. Okay, I love you guys. My depression is like at like stage 9 or something. I'll blur the like button, of course. Peace, stay amazing. I had a deep breath after that. We're literally like 20 minutes. Honestly, I'd give you guys a post outro, but it's way too long. I just don't have time for it. Peace, you guys are amazing. You know that. You're always amazing.